Doyle.
Hey babes.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Welcome to the month of love. So what are we reviewing today?
Untamed by Glennon, Doyle.
Okay, so you have the questions today.
Oh yeah, I do have the questions. So the first one that we're doing is, how has this book changed or enhanced your view of the author?
I'd like to say that I've changed my mind from the last time that we reviewed the book.
Okay.
Yes. Because there's a part in the book, okay, I think the book itself, okay, I read the first book, okay, and then when I read the second book, I felt betrayed by the author. Like, I felt like she sold us something, a story, and now she's selling us a different story, forgetting that as people we evolve, and over time we change. I looked at my life and I'm like, I'm not the same person as I was 5 years ago. So it's probably okay for Glennon to change her mind. And in the book, she also says something about writing in the sand. I think that Jesus wrote in the sand or something like that.
No, I think she was saying that she wishes that in life you are writing in the sand, so that as you change your mind or as you evolve, then you can wipe it off. Because like you're saying, we are holding her accountable for what she said in Love Warrior.
And it was her truth back then. What she wrote there was the truth at that time.
It was her truth at the time.
And even now, this is her truth at this time. So, I mean, we change. Tomorrow, I'm going to write with cranberry. Like, I was on
yeah, but cranberry is light. We are not talking about like the real identity.
I know, it's
concept.
like the real.
In the first book, she was Christian. She was in a.
But is she saying, in this book, in the second book, is she saying that she doesn't believe in God, or is she saying that she's questioning something?
No, there are some concepts about Christianity that she is questioning.
Yeah,
which is okay. But what I'm saying is that her change is drastic, because her core person, the things that we find that we identify as, well, these are your values. She's gone sideways. You know, from the marriage that she fought for in the first book to now being in a different same-sex relationship is polar opposites. You know,
True.
But I do agree with you that it's okay that she has changed her mind. Everyone evolves, and she's actually brave for living her truth and embracing it. So you don't feel betrayed anymore.
No, I don't feel betrayed anymore. I think I changed my mind because I feel like I judged her too harshly, and it's her life, you know. Yeah, and I think if I didn't read the first book, I don't think I would have judged her the same. If we didn't start with the first book, if I only knew her, like for the first time I met her for the first time through Untamed, then I don't think I would have judged her the same. I would have been like, oh, Glennon, oh, okay, this person is this person, okay. Then I got on my own, and then I would have seen it in a different light. But because now I was introduced to her in a certain way, I think even in the book, she does mention that there were people that came up to her and said they're disappointed in her and stuff like that. Because I think it was just everybody just felt like, Glennon.
Yeah, like we didn't expect it. Listen, I'm sure through the first book, Love Warrior, that she has saved a lot of marriages. You know, I'm really sure that a lot of relationships have survived through what she was living through and selling to us in this book. And that's fine. We're not saying what the concepts and the values that she preaches in this book are completely different. But I think we were kind of hoping that her marriage has survived more than anything, and that she has remained this Christian woman who is faithful, who has not faithful, but who has faith in God. Yes. So now it has changed my view, because she's not the same person that she was in the first book. You know, I'm not saying she's a wrong person now. That's not for me to say, but it has changed, because the woman that I saw in Love Warrior is not the same woman in Untamed. That woman has completely evolved, but both women are living their true self.
That's true. And I think that's important for everyone. Like, I mean, that's a key takeaway, to say, you know, I'm living my life the way that I want to live it.
And I almost said a swear word, but to hell with what everyone else says. to hell with what?
Yeah.
You know, I know when you're a public figure that you're supposed to be held accountable, but like no one has a manual, you know. So we all just figuring life out. So we should give Glennon some grace.
True.
And that this is her reality now. This is her life, and if she's happy, then so be it.
No, I'm happy for Glennon.
And then
what
habits, man? Share a quote or two from the book.
I actually have two, but let's see how it goes.
Overachieve.
Okay. Just the courage. Okay. Let me share 106.
Alright. We are at 106.
106 is the one about bravery. And then, okay, I'll give a little context. That's when one of her daughters went to the mall. Well, two of them wanted to get their ears pierced. And then when they got there, the other one changed her mind. So now she can see that the other one, because she changed her mind, she feels like she failed. So this quote, yeah. And then she says, okay, if you keep living with confidence, the rest of your life will unfold exactly as it is meant to. You don't always be comfortable. Some will recognize you're brave, others won't. Some will understand and like you, others won't. But the way others respond to your confidence is not your business. Your business is to stay loyal to you. That way you'll always know that those who do like you and love you are really your people. You'll never be forced to hide or act in order to keep people if you don't hide or act to get them. So she was saying that bravery is different. Like sometimes standing up for yourself can be bravery. What if that person can advocate for themselves? Like she's just bold. No, bravery means, you know what, I can't go. Or like just saying no. That's bravery. It's being brave, saying, you know what, this thing is not working for me, guys. But then you're the only one. That's bravery to say, because of now. Yes. So yeah, so
I like quite nicely. To be brave is to forsake all others to be true to yourself.
That is
the power of a confident girl.
Yes. Yeah, I love that.
Right. Mine is on. Is it 64? Yeah, 64. Okay. Alright, here's a chapter Elia Imagine. Okay. So she is saying there is a life meant for you that is truer than the one you're living. But in order to have it, you will have to forge it yourself. You'll have to create on the outside what you're imagining on the inside. Only you can bring it forth, and it will cost you everything.
True.
And I think it also just maybe beautifully summarizes also the book, because in her living her truth and coming out and saying, listen, I'm not happy and this is what makes me happy, and contradicts the person that you people know me as, but I need to be true to myself. And if she didn't do that, there will still be a yearning inside, you know, that achy feeling that things could be better, things could be different, but you're not doing anything about it. It'll just remain that yearning. So you need to be the one that forges the life that you imagine. You need to now try and make it into a reality.
I agree. But was there anything that bothered you about the book?
Oh, man. Listen, before I say yes or no, I think it's a good read. People should read it. It will challenge your beliefs, it will challenge your perceptions. You'll probably disagree with a lot of things, and that's okay. That's the beauty of appreciating literature.
Yeah.
You can disagree. You can consume it and disagree.
Exactly.
You know, and then you can take the beautiful nuggets that you can take away from the book. The beautiful quotes that she's a good writer. Yeah. But yeah, there were a lot of things that I disagreed with. But she wants us to disagree because when do we ever start?
It's a title.
With a small letter.
Small letter.
No, she does want us to disagree. She even writes her name in small letters. I think
she took it too far. She took the I do what I want.
She
took it too far. Because rules are rules, guys.
Yeah, rules are rules.
No, give it a stop sign because I don't want to.
But I think she does caution us in not being careless in us trying to.
Yeah, she did say, your call will tell you that this one is not right.
Yes.
But then what is the call telling her?
Maybe it's a book. I suppose she can do what she wants with her book.
Yeah.
But this is just a classic example of how she is pushing boundaries in this book, in her life. Yeah,
but
brave girl.
But I enjoyed the book.
She's definitely Untamed.
And then we first pass out the story 3
out of 5.
Out of 5.
I'd give it a good 3.
Okay.
The writing is really good. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't give it a 5 because I don't completely agree with what she's saying in the book.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4.
Okay. Generous?
Very generous. I'll give it a 4 because I changed my mind. It was a 2 before.
Was it a 2?
Yeah, it
was very frustrated.
Yeah, it was a 2 before, but now Glennon, you get
to a 4.
A 4.
No,
that's a pass.
It's true, but you must sleep on things before you make a decision. So you slept on it. You had a few nights to sleep on it.
No, I lived my life, and then I was like, yo. No, you are right. That's why the elders say, who looks at you or never say that. You know, never say it will never happen to you because you don't know.
That's very true.
All right.